welcome back to Japan. I'm hoping we can pick up it. We've had a little break off of the pedals and that here, so I'm hoping we can get straight back into it and keep it going. We're on to lap 14. We're not doing very well. We've obviously had a collision with Romain Grosjean. I'm sure my team must have got through the most front wings in the whole season out of any team. Maybe my fault as well. I probably had the most front wing changes out of anybody on the grid. I just feel like it snaps so easily, doesn't it? The front wing just snaps so easily when you just touch someone. We're only 2 seconds ahead of Russell. If I can obviously keep that, that'd be great. I don't think we're going to catch Gasly. I think as well, you've got to remember, our car is obviously still really, really poor compared to everybody else's. You know, my team season isn't like a lot of them because I've made it very difficult for myself. You know, I haven't won any races. I haven't podiumed yet. We've had one decent finish in Bahrain where we got 4th because of a great strategy, 1 stop instead of 2. We had a good race in Austria. That's because it's like that is basically my Grand Prix. If I had to select a home Grand Prix where I perform the best at, it would be Austria, no doubt about it. Austria is definitely the one for me. So we'll see what happens. It's just, you know, I'm going to have to get used to the wheel, and I genuinely think Japan has to be one of the toughest circuits to do that, to be honest with you. If we were at like Italy or somewhere, I feel like Monza we could be quite good on the wheel, because Monza is quite an easy, well, I say an easy track, it's easier, because there's not really too many like crazy turns, is there? There's not too many crazy turns. Right, let's get some DRS. I think if I can stay ahead of Russell, it's not too bad. It's not too bad if I get ahead of Russell. I mean, I am ahead, but like if I can hold a 2-second lead or maybe increase that, that'd be quite nice. But we ain't going to catch the cars ahead, are we? I mean, maybe we do lower the difficulty a little bit more to make it a little bit more competitive. It's going to take time, and then like the controller we started about what 75, and then we upped it to 90 pretty quickly in the end, and we got to 90 difficulty. So it's not the end of the world if we just have to adjust the difficulty as we go. I do wish there was dynamic difficulty in a way, like if you're struggling a lot, it puts you, it bumps the difficulty a bit. But Japan was never a good track for me on old F1s either, to be honest. So I don't see why it'd be any different now. And we're pulling away from Russell quite nicely, actually. And again, we are the second worst car on the grid. So in theory, I'm not quite sure what happened to Pierre Gasly, but we should be around here with our teammates. So Nick's actually getting more out of the car than I am, which is fantastic. A little bit worrying at the same time. I mean, I'd be just ahead of him. If I hadn't had a front wing change, I'd be ahead of him because my pit stop wouldn't have been like 10 seconds long. It would have been like 2.5. So I still think on my team, I'd love if they put in the ability to purchase like pit crew and stuff. It would be pretty good.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.1.
So the next track is the USA. The USA is a very wide track, and it's a bit less technical. So maybe we push for like a top 15. I don't know. See what happens, I guess. We're 2.8 ahead of Russell. I think we're pulling away from Russell quite nicely, actually. I doubt anyone else is pitting, are they? So I doubt anyone's going to pit or anything like that. So see what happens. Plenty of time to go anyway. Let's put it that way. That's the thing with this like section 1. If you mess up one part of it, it's the whole section pretty much gone for you then, isn't it? Like, it's just a horrible, horrible section. Very, very technical. Very, very technical. I know that corner's full speed, really, but I just haven't managed to hit it right. I haven't got my racing lines right at the moment, have I, in this track yet? So. Bit of overtake mode, shall we? Let's get a bit of energy burnt off. We are kind of catching Nick De Vries. He's only 5 seconds clear, so I don't think we'll overtake him at all in this race, but I think someone's at the front door, boys. Hang on. Bear with me. I think I was at the front door. I could be wrong. Oh. Bit awkward when someone knocks on the door and you've got headphones on, you can't hear a blimmin' thing. Can't hear a thing. Right, we're back. We're back. Oh, cool. It's just some flooring samples. Exciting times. we're doing our hallway and stairs. So, fun times. My wife's ordered some samples for flooring. So that's what all your sub money's going on, boys, is new flooring in the hallway and stairs. Oh, wrong button again! I always do this. I'm looking to press DRS. No, ERS, sorry. I'm looking to press ERS to get a bit more speed. And I always press the flashback replay button. Pain in the butt, that is. My engine wear is really bad, actually. It's on orange. I wonder if I could have an engine failure. That wouldn't be too clever, would it? What's the ICE at? 67. TC as well. Oh, God. Oh, I'm literally all over the place right now. What's going on here? Sort it out. Lost loads of time to Nick there as well, haven't we? I think this is just all about trying to complete the race, to be honest, guys. I think what I'll do is I might lower the difficulty even more, and then just so I can try and maybe race other racers. I know my car's not good, I know that, but maybe just to make the car a little bit more like, you know, we can actually sort of race people, because we're so far back, it's just crazy, isn't it, at the moment? It's crazy. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh! Oh my lord, this is so bad, isn't it? So bad. There's a nice comment there, hang on. Honestly, a massive help, you don't understand, but I'm just I've been struggling lately, watching you play this and struggle a bit. Mate, honestly, I struggle. Like, I struggle, trust me. I struggle on this game as much as anybody does. Like, I'm good with the controller, because I've played on controller for, you know, since God knows when, like 20 or plus years easily. But yeah, with the wheel, the only time I've ever used the wheel is like when you go to like the arcade or something, you know. They've got like a racing game in the arcade and you might use that, but I've not really used it before at all, a wheel, so. We're ahead of Russell here, like, we are ahead of Russell. We might have to take a grid penalty in America, guys, because look at our engine wear. Like, are we ever allowed to add another engine part to the setup? I don't think we can we? I don't think you're allowed to add another engine part or anything. I could take a grid penalty and start at the back and try and fight my way through, but I feel like that's a negative, to be honest. I mean, we're pulling away from Russell and Latifi quite a bit, so. Russell's in another postcode. Yeah, he's not the greatest, is he? Mate, Latifi's in another postcode. I just don't know who I want to try and buy for Season 2. I want to get to Season 2 soon, because we're not far away from it. We're not far away. No, I know you can put more parts in it, Carl, but you take a grid penalty, don't you? Or can I do it in between race weekends, and it's okay? If I do it in between race weekends, is that okay to add? I just don't particularly fancy another, like Hungary. We took like a 60-place grid penalty, didn't we? Do you remember? Russell's an incredible driver. Oh no, in real life, he's fantastic, don't get me wrong. But like, you know, for the car he's got, in this game he's pretty terrible, isn't he? Like, you know, he doesn't really do too much, does he? No, we're losing power so badly. And we're 3.6 ahead of him. Like, we're not doing terribly. Come around, lap 19 begins. We are getting there, guys. We've actually nearly completed this race, so well, that's good then. Cheers, Jeff. Finally some good news. Finally some good news, Jeff. Thank you, mate. Ah, what's that? It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Backshall, thanks for the follow, mate. Much appreciated. It's a nightmare, isn't it, this? We are away from Russell. Like, we're doing quite well against him, but against Nick, we're really not like catching him at all, are we? We're not really catching Nick De Vries at all. Nick De Vries. Not getting him at all. This corner's quite a pain in the butt, isn't it, as well? Like, we are rinsing Russell here, aren't we, for pace? We're so much quicker than Russell, it's ridiculous. But, we're nowhere near Nick or anyone in front, are we? We're nowhere near Nick at all or anyone here, really, are we? Come on, turn. 5.1 ahead of him now. Like we're absolutely battering George Russell's time, but we're just nowhere near anybody else, are we? We're improving though, we're improving. I think we're going to set the weather to dry as well whilst we get used to the wheel, and then eventually we'll turn the weather back to dynamic maybe. But I think dry races are probably the way forward from now, hopefully. Oh, so Backshall, you're here to self-promote. I see. Is that what you're saying? You're here to self-promote yourself? Not a good move, buddy. Not a good move, buddy. That makes me not want to check out your stream. Sorry. It's the truth. No, I'm not. Well, you are though. You were just like, oh, come and check me out sometime. Come and say hi sometime. That's what you were saying. That's self-promotion. Of course it is. Of course it is. I don't understand that, George. That confuses me, man. I don't know. I'm not going to dive into it because it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, he's followed for 2 minutes and he's like, oh, come and check me out. It's being polite. No, it's not. Not really. You might think you are, but it's not. It's not being polite. It's a really scummy way to try and self-promote yourself. People ain't going to come and watch you, mate, over me. Like, trust me. Like, I'm entertaining. I've got the gift of the gab. I'm God's gift. Search up. What does the name Matthew mean? Gift from God. It's true. Can't deny it. Pure facts, mate. Pure facts. Pure facts. No, look it up, Rousey. Look it up. I'm not even joking, mate. That's what my name means. I don't know. That's genuinely in there. It's in there, mate. Matt has the best crashes. Oh, mate. Yeah. Honestly, I'm great at producing great comedy.
The car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
Matt's got the biggest head on Twitch. Oh, I don't know about that. Urban Dictionary. No, Rousey, look it up. Like, genuinely, it's in like the baby name book, mate. It's in the baby name book. Gift from God. Swear on my life. I'm not even joking. I'm a gift from God, apparently. Not quite sure not quite sure where that fits in. Like, where that fits in, though, I don't know. Definitely not the F1 abilities. I mean, what are we? 4.5 seconds above thingy now, Russell? Like, we are smashing him out of the park here, aren't we? I had to get that other corner right this actually. You can definitely take that faster. Lap 21 is good, guys. Lap 21 is good. I feel relieved when we finish this race, to be honest with you. I feel relieved when we've done it. I think we need to replace the engine parts next weekend, boys, for the America. So what we got left? USA, Mexico, Brazil, Abu Dhabi. They're all fairly quick tracks, aren't they? I can't believe our powertrain dropped from 5th on the grid to 9th on the grid, though. I don't know how that happened. Like, did everyone else get, like, mega upgrades or something? It's crazy. It's criminal. It's criminal how everyone managed to get, like, mega upgrades. We're definitely pulling away from George Russell, but we're just not really doing much else, are we? I feel quite good about this race, though. We've definitely improved so much.
The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Jeff. Yeah, let me just cut every corner. Sorry, Jeff. Yeah, it's on its last legs, and you're like, oh, yeah, if you can just cut down the amount of miles you do, please. I mean, it's a race, Jeff. It's a predetermined length. Are you kidding me? That's like saying, I don't know, you've got to run 100 metres, but can you please run as few metres as possible? Good one, Jeff. Good one, Jeff. How am I finding the wheel, Mitro? It's hard. It's very tough. We're getting better for sure. Like, if you saw me at the start of, like, practice, oh, God, I was ready to put a hole in the wall, mate. It's horrible. But it's good. It's good fun, man. It's good fun. The fact I'm pulling out time on George Russell and Nicholas Latifi, that gives me a little bit of hope. Obviously, we're playing my team, so you know, it's different. Our car's not the greatest. We're second worst. We're second worst car on the grid. No, it's good fun, though, man. It's good fun. I'll improve. Hopefully, by next season, we'll improve. When we get back to the other ones. Whoa. Right, let's go. Gonna do some open lobbies? Yeah, we'll give it a go, Liam. I'll probably be right near the back of the grid with that, though. Might do another little sprint cup, shall we? We could do another little sprint cup. What engine have we got? Honda. I know. Next time, I'm definitely gonna be. I'm definitely gonna go with Mercedes for next season. I think the durability on the Honda engine is tragic. Obviously, we saved money and we got Antoine Hubert as our driver to start with. And that was a waste. I feel like we might as well have gone Ranganathan and Mercedes engine. It would have been so much better. Because I just think the better your engine, at least I would have had a chance to win some races or at least push for more points. Whereas your teammate is never going to push for points. I mean, I know he's beating me in this race, but it's my second race with a wheel, you know what I mean?
7.8 seconds.
My second race with a wheel, so yeah, rip Hubert. I mean, I'm glad they put him in the game though. I think that was a really good touch for them to put him in the game. I think it was a really good touch for Codemasters to put him in the game actually. I thought that was quite good of them, to be honest. I think we'll probably go with the Mercedes engine, to be honest. Like, we'll see what the prices are for season 2. I don't know what the prices will be. If they say the same. Yeah, Hubert wasn't very good for us on here though. I know he never did any practice laps. Like one of our like sponsorships was like do 30 qualifying laps. I had to do like about 23 of them, and he would do like 7. Honestly, it was horrendous. We've pulled away massively from George Russell here, by the way. Massively pulled away from Russell. Ferrari's engine is the best on it, do you reckon? No, that's cool, Dodo. I know what you meant. I know what you meant when you said Hubert didn't show any indication. I know what you meant. I knew you meant about on this, on the game, not in real life, obviously. Okay, we're going to have to replace the whole engine, I think, or at least the ICE for the next race. I might just take a potential... If I have to replace it and get a penalty, I might just replace it and get like a 60 grid penalty again. Start at the back of the grid in America, something like that. I mean, America's a wide track, so there's a bit more room for error. A bit more room for us to escape as well. Alright, come on. Not many laps to go, guys. I think we've actually done quite well here. We've pulled away from Russell massively. Up to nearly 8 seconds on Russell. At one point it was 2 seconds, so we're definitely driving better than Russell, which is a good sign. We are definitely driving better than George Russell. That's one positive, I guess. So USA next up. I think that's a decent track. Like, it could be alright for us. You can do up to 3 for free on the engine, can you? Okay. We'll have to wait and see what it gives us. So, coming round. 3 laps to go, guys. 3 more laps to go. 3 laps to go. Apart from that collision with Grosjean, we've actually had quite a clean race. Obviously, we've been kind of racing ourselves for a long time here. Long time. But, hey, it's been good. I've actually quite enjoyed this track after getting to grips with it. Our lap times have been pretty pants. They'll improve over time, won't they? They'll improve over time. What's our best lap been? A 1:33.9.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
What do you mean we're seeing a gap form, Jeff? There's been a gap there for about 12 laps, mate. Oh, Ricciardo's out the session! Come on, we're going to get P19. Go on, lads. Go on. P19 is on the cards now. Go on. Have some of that. Have some of that. Stay in the race. Stay in the race, gain an extra position for the sake of it. Why not? Danny Ricciardo. What we needed really was a full-on safety car. That would have been quite cool, wouldn't it? I would have pitted, got some softs for like 2 laps. Could you imagine? Oh, that would have been crazy. Right, we're going to overtake Danny Ricciardo. That's always a positive.
Caution, caution.
Where's he come off? Is he there? Would he not be?
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag.
He's there. Would he not be? Would he not be in like range of a safety car? I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, clear.
I'm never too sure how they work it all with the safety car and that. So, Danny Ricciardo out the session. I know, mate. I'm looking forward to him and Lando Norris next season. In him and Lando at McLaren. I think it's going to be a quality partnership. I just hope that Danny Ricciardo doesn't get like too big-headed straight away and be like thinking he's definitely going to be the #1 driver. I mean, he might be, but like look at the second Austrian Grand Prix. The teamwork between Sainz and Lando that got Lando 5th place. So hopefully they'll work together quite nicely. I mean, they're both very charismatic drivers, aren't they? They're both big personalities. Both very big personalities. Ooh. Not ideal. Jeff, can you get that bit of dirt off my screen, please, mate? Cheers. See, I can take that corner faster, I think, but I need to get used to it, really.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Slow down enough there. Not a bad effort, though, guys. Not a bad effort. Danny Ricciardo's your teammate now on my team. Is he actually? How have you managed to afford him? God, you must be putting it on you to up the difficulty if you can afford Danny Ricciardo already. God. Ocon is your teammate. Get out of here. Ocon's a cheat, mate. You're in season 2. Wow. What percentage of races are you doing? I mean, I am doing 50% in fairness, so I'm doing a lot of laps. Doing a lot of laps. Whoa. You're just about to hit season 3. Goodness me. You've got Russell as your teammate now, Tom. Nice. Ooh, not good there, not good. Okay, I mean, we're smashing Russell out of the park here. We're actually going to complete all 27 laps as well, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Final lap of the race. All we've got to do is see it round the track. We finish Japan. We actually complete the race, guys. I would say that's quite a decent achievement, to be fair. Considering practice was a bit of a nightmare, I think we've done quite well, actually, to finish this race, don't you? I think some GGs are in order here, assuming we finish the race, obviously. Imagine the engine just goes bust. Bang. Engine gone. Oh, we're actually putting our fastest sector 1 as well here. Quite good. Let's go. Driver of the day. We definitely lost like 5 positions. Oh no, 4. Technically we only lost 3 in a way because we qualified P16. Someone must have had a penalty, so we went to P15. And then we've not done terribly. We've beaten Russell by 9 seconds. So we're faster than Russell, like pretty much all the way around, which has been quite good. We have been faster than Russell.
Gap to car in front is 8.4.
Cool. That's our fastest sector 2 as well. With rich fuels up. Can we get our fastest lap on the final lap, guys? What do you reckon we can hit? A 133 something maybe? I don't know. Go, go, go! 133.6. There you go. Fastest lap for the final lap as well. We have done it. We've completed the Japanese Grand Prix. We actually finished the race, guys. GG's. I think that's pretty impressive, actually. Considering we started off and we sucked big time, we actually finished it. That was pretty good. I'll take that. I'll take that. We actually finished the race. That's impressive. We did it. We managed to do it. Oh, we managed to finish the race, guys. How good was that? How good was that? We actually completed it. Jeez. Oh, that was tough. That was tough, man. Well, look, we completed the actual race. We got traction on, but we didn't spin. We didn't crash. We obviously collided a little bit with Grosjean, but that was it. So Rubik's with the 4-month free sub. Thank you so much, dude. Much love. Our fastest lap was what? The last one, a 1:33.6. We've got the same as Nick De Vries. Faster than Magnussen. Same sort of speed as Grosjean, Raikkonen maybe. Pretty tough race there, guys, to be honest. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I won't bore you with Claire's antics at the end. Thumbs up if you're enjoying it. Hopefully the wheel is going to improve as we go along. And I'll see you next race for America. Shut up, Claire. You're out. You're fired.